Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Hello, I'm the Stannum, and today we're going back to the hit Hearts of Iron 4 mod Red World. Because I just wanted to play it, and so I'm going to play it, because I'm the one in control of this channel, not you. Please love me. So, I've played all the American Unifiers, as well as the Great Lakes Republic. But this time around, I want to go somewhere different. I'm going across the pond to the United Kingdom, bruvs. Yeah, first thing I should note, there's a whole new UI in this mod now, thanks to the wonderful Steph. Everyone go say thanks, Steph, in the comments. And in typical fashion, you can't start the political tree until partway through the game. Luckily, we can build British factories, which is almost as cool. Right? In this mod, some countries start off with nukes. So I'm gonna build nukes at the expense of everything else. Okay, just gonna prep a little bit of a naval invasion. They're my allies, so clearly we're never gonna use this. But just in case. Alright, and with nothing better to do, I suppose I'll just stare at this portrait of David Owen for the rest of my life. Looks like an absolute Chad. Oh my god! I can't believe it! It's not Vladimir Putin! I'm so happy! Oh my god. The Ark of the Covenant is missing. Someone call Indiana Jones! Alright, we've built our British factories and now we get to do nothing for several months. Man, even in other timelines, Princess Diana just can't catch a break. Well, it seems like her car didn't catch a break either. Hey! Hey-oh! Yep. There goes the 80 million way civil war in Libya with nice new borders. Man, I wonder which handsome devil could have coded those borders in. Wink nods at camera that doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this razor looks a little too big for me to be able to slit my wrist. The conservative leadership election is happening. I think I'd rather slit my wrist than have to have any of these people govern me. But that's why I'm not British. Sure, we'll elect Ian Duncan Smith. That sounds like a James Bond supervillain. But yeah, another map update. We own the Channel Islands. Even though they're extremely massive compared to what they look like in real life. Such is the perils of modding. Wow. They took the Auzo strip back. What a Chad. Oh hey, refugees from the Arab world are arriving in Europe. That's pretty topical, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I said that in my first video, but it's still true, so I'm saying it again. Well, it seems the Arab world is doomed. No peaceful, wholesome pan-Arab state today. Sorry guys, better luck next time. Oh my god, David Owen just got 360 no-scoped! That was awesome! Look how spooked she is! So David Owen's dead and Shirley Williams looks like she's about to cry. But I will not cry, because I can play the game now. And for that, I applaud David Owen for having the bravery to have his head explode. Alright, so here's where you make your first choice of the British campaign, where the Queen has decided that she is going to storm the House of Commons, and if you let her in, she declares an absolute monarchy, which, honestly, I feel like it's been done to death. So I am going to lock her out. The Queen has been humiliated. It is now a polarizing figure. But, for the moment at least, British democracy is saved. See, the British people love us. Nothing bad could ever happen. Speaking of the Arab world being doomed, Yemen has fallen into a civil war. Oh, that's right. I'm a developer on this mod and I still forgot. We also added new content for Bolivia in this update. They don't have a focus tree, but they have some content now. And I think that's really cool. What kind of name for a town is Stoke-on-Trent? The British people need to be exterminated. Woo! Gem beams! Gem. All right, it is time for the snap elections. And in a stunning upset, the Independent Labour Party wins. And we've got my main man, Jeremy Corbyn. Oh yeah. And now we can ensure a democratic government forever. Or, liberal democracy is overrated anyway. Aw, how sweet. William and Kate got engaged. Man, good thing the royals are sticking around, right, Corbyn? You wouldn't do anything to the royals, right, Corbyn? Alright, it would seem the radical parties are influencing Corbyn, but it appears conservatives could have been right about the dangerous communist influence in Corbyn's political organization. Ominous. Alright, so now we have the choice of going communist or going revolutionary socialist, and I quite like trade unions, so I'm gonna go with the trade unions. Alright, so after very embarrassingly losing the 2010 elections to Jeremy Corbyn, it would seem that there's a leadership election in the SDP. And you know what? I believe that we should put the alcoholic in charge. I mean, it worked well for the Conservative Party with Winston Churchill. All right, we're aligning with the trade unions. And it would seem that there's a worrying rift between Cabinet, Corbyn, and union leaders, who are all trying to one-up the other in a ridiculous political game. Perhaps Corbyn will have to resign. Well, I hope not, because Corbyn's pretty cool. Looks like it's gonna be Jeb versus Clinton again. That's the face of a man who definitely did not have sexual relations with that woman. Hey, we just finished the Focus for Republican Values, just as William and Kate got married. Lovely best wishes for the lovely couple. This we will get, ouch, 10% consumer goods factor, but 25% factory output. That is a trade worth making. Wien becomes the second longest reigning monarch. Well, you are not going to be the longest, I assure you. Uh-oh. Hey. Are the Italians at it again? Oh no. Homosexuality is disobedience. Rebellion is disobedience. Abortion is disobedience. All God says is wrong is disobedience. So those who live by these satanic rules must know now that they will be hunted down until the very last day of our lives, where they will be stripped of their useless humanity and presented to the world as the scum they are. That's oh no. Bad things are happening in the world. Looks like Chomsky's gonna be declaring absolute rule over Philadelphia in a second. Yep. The Northeast Union never lasts very long. Oh my, it seems like the National Bolsheviks have taken over Bolivia. That's not... Oh no. Alright, Lizzie, it's time that you stop having a crown on your head. But it's okay, because we're not gonna cut your head off. Alright, Chomsky, form that Philadelphia Constitution. Just, be careful, old Jeb. He might have some plans. Oh, that actually worked. She's actually gonna step down. Sweet. Alright, abolish the monarchy then. Super easy. The 2011 general election has rolled around, and there is only one choice. Independent Labour. More of an Australian accent, isn't it? Labour. Labour Party. I don't know. I'm not good at accents. Yep. The regular Labour Party failed to win in 2011, and now they're holding a leadership election. Tony Benn, you are very, very based. But I think it would be funnier to have Tony Blair in charge. Well, he's not in charge of the country. That's still Jeremy Corbyn. He's just in charge of the new Democratic Labour Party. All right, the monarchy's been abolished, and Jeremy Corbyn has been betrayed by the radical leftists. And now, George Galloway is in charge of the country. That's an oh no moment if I've ever seen one. Yep, we are no longer the bastion of European democracy, it would seem. And Mr. Galloway has merged the Independent Labour Party with the Socialist Workers' Party to create the Workers' Revolutionary Party. So about Jeremy Corbyn, is he like gone? Did you like take him out back behind the shed, or can we still get him back? Because even though you have a very nice hat, I don't want you around. Not taken out back behind your shed, but thrown in jail. Yeah, this dude's name is Bernard Cockburn. Should probably get that checked by a doctor, buddy. Ooh. Even though Corbyn's in jail, Job McDonald says, hey, maybe that was it's kind of a jerk move. So maybe we can get him out. Finally, the British people have their first written constitution. Do these savages not even have a constitution? Why would anybody want to be British? Right, it's time. Oh my god. Getting an additional 1% recruitable population and an additional 5% factory output? This path might be a little OP. Alright, it is time to dissolve Parliament. The last remnants of Britain's oligarchic democracy shall be swept away. In its place, we shall establish the British Workers' Congress. Oh, Rusky Ritskoy has decided to coup the government. Have fun, Mr. Chairman. Ah, yes, Len McCluskey. Oh, sorry, McCluskey meets with Chairman Galloway. Sorry, I got Clussy on the mind right now. The union shall be given the representation they deserve. Sure, yeah. You know, if she's British, why is she called Lindsay German? Really makes you think. Socialism through peace? That doesn't sound very British now, does it? The British Workers' Congress has been formed. Now I could just form the Union State, but I kind of want to wait to see what other What other opportunities I'll get? There we go. Literally the next day. Sweet. Right? It is time to resolve these leadership struggles at the Workers' Congress. And I think I'm going to elect John McDonnell. He's a good man. He looks a little shifty there, but he's a good man. And we could go for a confederation to release Scotland and Wales as independent countries. No, I will not be doing that. We're going to go with a federation. And immediately after the election, Jeremy Corbyn's been released. There we go. My main man. It would seem old Rescue Rutskoy has become the autocrat. He's now nationalist, which, I mean, is still awful, and I imagine it's not going to be a good time for minorities in Russia, but probably have to fix that at some point. That also means that he has formed his own Moscow Accords. Sadly, John Foster's nowhere in sight to support it. Right, these devolved congresses have been established. A huge step towards cooperative British federalism. Federalism, a written constitution, you're just like us, except, you know, the whole socialism thing. Oh my god, we get another 1% recruitable population. Alright, it is time for the world to learn Trotsky's way. Only through perpetual revolutionary warfare can we secure a future for the working class. Alright. John McDonnell's anger. Chairman John McDonnell stormed into a cabinet meeting this morning, demanding the immediate resignation of all secretaries who don't support radical international revolution. Finally, in his national address at the end of the day, the chairman himself declared the beginning of an international revolution that shall last until all nations feel the might of British socialism. It would seem the British are at it again, this time with a red flag. Their first target will be Ireland. All right, Ulster, you're coming home. I'm going to feel really embarrassed if this naval invasion fails. I think we're good. Man, it was a little touch and go for a second. Okay, we're good. Okay. Now send my entire army here so we can go kill Ireland. Surely there won't be any more troubles if we take all of Ireland, right? See? Easy. Why didn't Britain do this in real life? Okay, fine. We'll make an Irish client state. But we're keeping Ulster this time. It's ours. Sure, we'll go invade Iceland. Oh, wait a second. The independence of Iceland is guaranteed by the American Republic. Maybe I'll wait a little bit on Iceland now that I think about it. And Corbyn wants to return to politics, and I say this time, let him in. Okay, so since that's not gonna work out, let's go for Spain next. Looks like American reunification is starting back up. The UAPR declared war on Utah. Good luck, Tyner. Aw, Tony Benn passes away. Rest in peace, comrade. Okay, I have no idea how this is gonna go, so we're just gonna give it a try. Oh, there we go, we got the invasion off. Really had to struggle with the naval supremacy there for a bit, but I managed to just barely get it off. Yeah, we're not even over 50% now. Just please, do not interrupt me. Alright, beachhead secured, send in the army. Alright, it would seem Spain's just gonna keep attacking me endlessly for a bit, and I'm just gonna let them do that. So I can't quite get my planes over there yet. So let them wear themselves down against me, and once they're done, I'll seize the airports and use some stronger weapons against them. Alright, let's try to push now. Seems like it's working better than that push, that's for sure. Here we go, airport's ours. Okay, I'm not gonna use them yet, because I feel like I've got Spain beat here. But now I know I have the option. Oh. It seems the stars have not aligned for old Jeb. This is a little unnecessary how costly this war is. Over 600,000 Spaniards are dead. Yep, it would seem the American Republic is gone, replaced by the American People's Confederation. That's a little cursed. So it would seem my desire to build nuclear reactors and nothing else has led to a scenario where I can't get air supremacy over the Iberian region, and I can't use my nukes. Oops. Hang on, maybe I could trick the AI for a second. It totally worked! This is completely unnecessary, but I feel like really hurting the Spaniards at this point. I wish all Spaniards a very die. Come on, take Madrid. I want this war done. I've wasted too many resources on this already. There we go. Spain's dead. That took long enough. It's all mine. Okay, so now that the American Republic's dead, that means Iceland is undefended. Which means that's where I'm going next. Okay, we're definitely going to remove this in the future, but for now, we can create a faction. And I think we will call ourselves... I mean, there's obviously one thing we can call ourselves as a Trotskyist faction. Oh yeah, it's LARP time. The 5th International, baby. And you know, Spain, you caused me so much heartache, I'm going to balkanize you. There we go. Galicia, the Basque Republic, or Euskadi, however you pronounce that, and Catalonia are all independent. Wow, is this a reference to the upcoming Red World update Cola Wars? Stay tuned. Okay, let's kill Iceland. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try to build a naval base here real quick. The UAPR's looking a little scary. I think they might be the ones to wind up uniting America. That's not good. Okay, I built my own naval base on Iceland so that I could move my whole army in. How's that for a COD war, Iceland? Okay, every other option we have for conquest sucks, so we're gonna have to think this through. The first option is we kill the Warsaw Pact, which is most of Europe, and I don't even have a full army. The second option is I kill Canada, and I also get a war goal on the Confederacy. I mean, I suppose I'll kill the Warsaw Pact first, because I just don't want to deal with the Americas right now, but I'm gonna need to take some time to actually build up my army first. When I build up my army, I also mean build up my industry, because I spent all that time building nukes. What an idiot I am. All right, at least we've got some friends. We got Norway, we don't have Finland, but we do have Denmark. That's probably as good as we're gonna get. Oh wow, the Naxalites are kicking India's butt right now. Yeah, that's a scary army right there. And of course, I can't forget the fact that they're absolutely going to naval invade me, so I need to protect my coastline as well. This is gonna be one tough nut to crack. Yep, and it seems like the UAPR is going to win in America. Thankfully, I don't think they could join the Warsaw Pact, but that's still pretty scary. Oh hey, it's time for the second Workers' Congress election. And you know, John McDonnell, I know you suffered a heart attack, but you're doing such a great job. You stay on. We're gonna need a steady hand steering the ship of state if we wanna deal with the Warsaw Pact. He's back! All right, got a very stupid plan. Let's see if it works. Looks like it's going to. That is what I like to see. That killed almost 600,000 people. And again. Sweet. Okay. Hey, yeah, we didn't even call our puppets into the war. That wasn't fair at all. They couldn't even attack us. All right, march as fast as you can to Berlin. Go. Oh. That's probably bad. Yeah, I probably should have had some air wings protecting England. Whoops. And that's Barcelona. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, I'm really feeling like they wanted some payback for that. Well, they brought their Air Force back to southern England, but doesn't look like it's going too well for them. Ignore the Channel Islands. Looks like things aren't going too well for the Air Force here. The Channel Islands, on the other hand, are getting nuked back into the sea. Jesus Christ, stop nuking the Channel Islands! You've dropped like 7 nukes there. Oh my god. You quite done? Nope, they're still doing it. Alright, well, you just have fun with that, I suppose. It's really funny. Not a single one of my fighters is dying, but I'm killing like 20 of theirs every tick. I mean, hey, as long as they keep wanting to bleed their Air Force dry over here, I'm more than happy to oblige. Alright, well, a long war is not what I wanted, but honestly, this is fine as long as they just keep wrecking themselves against me. Yeah, almost 2 million deaths already. And I've only lost 100,000. Oh, right, I was never building any casts. Oops, yep. And there it is, the Union of American People States. Jarvis Tyner has united America. That is a later problem for me. That is not a now problem. Oh, cool, they tried to naval invade Norway. You know what? As long as they don't naval invade my islands, I'm fine with it. Oh. Seems like they brought the big guns, bringing 2,500 planes just so that they can get air superiority. And they're finally knocking enough of my planes out of the sky that's making me worry. All right, we have taken the entire southern French coast. French coast. No. There they go, bombing the Channel Islands again. I think they got the hint. Oh, and for some reason we have air superiority over the Benelux. Let me just have some fun then. Pretty ironic what's about to happen to the Hague. Can't hang me in the Hague if there isn't a Hague anymore. Did I just say America declared war on Mexico? Yes, it did. Okay, well, I hope they have fun. Why are there Mexicans in Indianapolis? Jesus, they've already lost 3.4 million people. Most of them Polish. And they declared war on Canada, too. Bold to do them both at once, but you probably can handle it. Yeah. The Libyan Civil War is still going on, by the way. I don't know what you stand to gain by nuking the Channel Islands some more. I really don't. Oh, now that's gonna change things. The Eurasian state has got in on the action. Just keep moving up. As much of a hole through their lines as you possibly can. Orban's been proposed for the Secretary of Health, huh? Absolutely. But I put him in as many positions of power as physically possible. That's my boy. And there go the Channel Islands again. Just have fun, man. I don't care anymore. Ooh, Poland's getting it too. Seem that all my trains are gone. I'm gonna take it out on the Benelux again. Makes me feel just a little bit better. Alright, let's try France again. Guess who got 76% air superiority in northern France? Which means, guess who's about to not have an air force in France? I should have done this from the beginning. And I'll bomb Paris too, just to show that I really mean business. No more planes. Just need to get to 75 and I can pretty much end this war. There we go. All right, let's see how many we're going to be killing here. 5.55 million. Then bright shiny white lights. 6.24 million. All right, now go kill them. I think they nuked London. That's probably fair retaliation in all honesty. Let me take you guys back to Greater England so that you can get some air superiority again. Huh. My Spanish Socialist Republic has become a dominion and is on its way to being free. That's not supposed to happen. France is dead. That makes this so much easier. I am capable of unfathomable amounts of violence. 7 million people are dead. Oh, hey! Eurasian naval invaded Germany and took Berlin. Yes, they couldn't get around Poland, so they just literally went around Poland. Oh, hey! Undefended airports in the Benelux region. Not for long. Kablamo! Another day, another banger. What's that? More nuclear weapons? Yes, please. I'm going to make Europe pay for everything I've gone through. There we go. Finally. Look at that. Got Afghanistan too. And Ethiopia. For the third time in a century, Germany finds itself at the mercy of a foreign army. And I think I'm going to balkanize Europe as much as I possibly can. There we go. Germany's been divided. France has been divided. Czechoslovakia has been divided. Romania has been divided. Things look good. All right, let me see if I can clean up the rest of Europe before I move on to bigger things. Almost completely spent my nuclear stockpile too. That was a good war. You know, good in the sense that it killed very many people and ruined a generation. But we're not done yet. It would seem the leaders for Aquitania and Normandy didn't show up to work today. Okay, Switzerland. Die. Please just make this a quick and easy war. Alright, that was a quick and easy war. I didn't even have to use any nukes. Okay. Pope's next. I'm wary of accepting any material aid now. Now that I know that my puppets can use it to become free. Oh my! What's going on over here? Oh. The Naxalites must have won. And they took over India. and now they're invading China. All right then. Pope? More like poop. It's time to kill him. Yeah, wow. Dude just straight up melted. As much as I wanted to blow up Rome, I'm a better person than that. Okay, I lied, but I don't want to waste all my nukes. Perfect. All right. Let's go for Portugal next. Somehow, I'm still not the person who generated the most world tension. That's still the UAPR. All right, let's divide Italy. Perfect. No more Pope. Okay. Portugal, just lay down and die, please. Easy peasy. Okay, now Yugoslavia. I'm really just stalling for time before I have to fight the Soviets. I don't want to have to, or sorry, not the Soviets, the Eurasian state. I don't want to fight them yet. Perfect. All right, it's probably time. Balkanization is my favorite thing, especially in the Balkans. Is that the entirety of the Eurasian military? It can't be. All right. The fate for the soul of the Soviet Union is in my hands. Uh-oh. I don't think we're winning the air game. Yep, there goes. More nukes are flying at Europe. It's okay. Britain is safe. Bulgaria is not, but Britain is safe. And that's all that matters. We are pushing far into Eurasian territory. I don't know what happened to their army. Like, they weren't pushing into Europe, and now I understand why. They couldn't get through Poland because they didn't have an army. Yeah, look at that. They only have 42 to 76 divisions. Why? Clearly something must have broke. Well, Afghanistan's dead, but don't worry, buddy. We'll save you in just a second. We got Moscow. They're only halfway to capitulation. It took Leningrad too. And Stalingrad. And they're only at 50% towards capitulation. Alright, we have won the air game now. We've cleaned up the Caucasus. We cleaned up the Crimea. We're doing great. I don't feel like I've earned it. I feel like this was supposed to be the great climactic showdown for the fate of Europe, and Eurasia just didn't show up. Well, that, on the other hand, is a great consolation prize. He's back! Corbynistas, we are so back! And we have entered Afghanistan. Don't worry, friend. We're here to liberate you. And Eurasia has fallen! I don't know if you guys understand, but all of that is mine. All right, now for the game to crash while it tries to load all those states. Okay, the game might actually crash. This is taking quite a while. Jesus. There we go. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is back. Just a little bit of a different flavor of communist. What is that yellow stripe? That looks quite ugly, actually. So we have secured our dominance over Europe. But we still got more to do. All right. Conveniently enough, we own Bermuda. So we might just be able to get a naval invasion and land in like Boston or something. Sorry, Boston. And go from there. I don't like that. First, I must massively increase this dockyard so that my troops can have supply. Just realized I got all the Eurasian supplies, so I can build a massive army now. Yep. I am responsible for 244% of world tension. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's see what we can do here. I have so many puppets, it lags the game to call them all into this war. Got the naval invasion off. Ooh, that's a lot of troops. Okay, $1 million question. Can I build a naval base in the time it takes them to kill me? Oh my god. They're everywhere. Just hold the line. Just hold the line. A little longer. I got a naval base built. It's not gonna matter though. RIP. Oh, better idea. We'll help Colombia and Venezuela. Don't know why I was hoping I'd be able to build air bases in Colombia, but I forgot that I can't, so I'm going to turn the Caribbean islands into airports instead. Oh, right, that's an option. Once again, our planes are stomping theirs, which is fantastic to see. People are dying. People are dying very rapidly. At the very least, our Caribbean islands will not be nuked. So So our planes are safe. Maybe we'll just whittle down their Air Force. Yep, they're very, very slowly running out of planes. They went down from like 4,600 to 4,200. Sorry about this, Colombia and Venezuela, but I promise it's necessary. And again. Alright, the Americans have been pushed back to Panama. Again, truly sorry I had to nuke some of your territory, but I promise it's for the greater good. Might have another idea. Might being the key word here. Oh wait, I have another idea. Turns out I own this little tiny island right here. I could probably use that to invade Canada, get a beachhead, and from there the sky's my limit. Oops. Had enough of that stupid island. I've reloaded like 10 times trying to keep the Americans from nuking it. There's just nothing I could do. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I need more airports. I'm gonna start invading the Caribbean. Paradox, if you're listening to me, please make it possible to just be able to use the air bases of people that you're not in factions with, but are in a simultaneous war with. I'm begging you. Right, I'm sorry, Dominica. I need your airports. Okay. Sorry, Dominica. You're mine forever. I need you. The East Coast is undefended. I will have a little revenge while I'm here. Yeah, that took out so much of their Air Force. Oh, and Puerto Rico got nuked, not by me. Jesus. They're really mad at Puerto Rico. Oh, Brazil. Brazil seems to be on a rampage. Okay. That's good to hear. In the meantime, I will take this tiny little island. I just need to land in Florida. Probably Miami. And then I'll be golden. Alright. Please, please, please land in Florida so we can end this. I will ensure it this time. Yep, there goes my army sent to Florida. Lesson learned, next time I'll just nuke the whole state. Okay. I have another plan to get me close enough. I am going to make Cuba my airport. This time, I will make this invasion. Even if I have to stand upon a pile of rubble, the world shall know pain. There's going to be nothing left of Cuba by the time I'm done. Every square inch of this island will be dust and ash. But from those ashes, I will build my airport and invade Florida. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, airport acquired. Before I lose the opportunity. Alright, that's a beachhead. Sure. I've got my beachhead. You can be liberated, Cuba. I won't even take Guantanamo. That's how nice I am. M26-7, huh? Okay. Don't know what that means, but, sure. Alright. Let's see if Nolans is, an easier nut to crack. Use the brief moment of air superiority. I shall have no hesitation. I will use everything I've got to open a new frontier. I should have done this from the beginning. Panama capitulated. That's great to hear. What owns this? Brazil? Sweet. I need military access, please. Jesus. Almost 15 million dead Americans. And they still show no signs of stopping. Man, starting to feel real lucky that I nuked The Hague. Because I have a feeling I'd be sent there otherwise. Alright, I have MacArthured my way through Central America. I have reached the mythical lands of Mexico. Sadly, I have completely emptied my nuclear stockpile. So, this is gonna take a while. There, I will literally send you jet fighters since you have the air bases and I don't. Please put them to good use. I'm making some progress in this push. Very, very slowly moving my way down to Florida. If I could make it there and link up these forces, I might just have this in the bag. The American troops are so weak from so many repeated bombings. Oh hey! You have a sense of tanks here to help me out. Guess I've finally inspired the confidence of the other nations. Ooh! AI's getting in on the action too. I have a few moments of air supremacy here, and I'm going to use it. Burn! Christ, it's 2030. I'm 20 years into this game. Alright, since the whole Mexican campaign's going nowhere, let's go over here. God, we're advancing agonizingly slowly, but we are advancing. Look at the progress we're making. Oh, it's so good. Just keep building airports on the way up. Oh, we've pushed all the way up to the Great Lakes. How close are they? Not even slightly. Venezuela's still gonna get so much of the peace deal because they took so much damage. Huh. Hey, maybe Detroit will look even better now. Sorry, as someone who grew up in Ohio, had to. Oh, well. Alright, well. Touche, AI, touche. Oh, we're so close. We did it! Yep, looks like they finally crumbled. That was a hard-fought battle, America. I hate you, but I respect you. Washington is ours. It's over. I'm so happy that I couldn't even speak. I took it all. This is your punishment, America. You shall forever remain separated. Oh yeah, that's right. Jello Biafra is the revolutionary socialist in charge of Montana. That's awesome. Hey, and Noam Chomsky's still here. In October of 2030. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you're surviving till 2030, my man. I think you are dead. And on that note, I am finally done. That game took forever, but it was still fun. The world has been humbled in front of my main man, Jeremy Corbyn. And look at that face, he knows it. So yeah, that was a fun game. Not sure why I wanted to play Red World again, I just got the hankering for it, and since there was a new update out, I decided why not. We have succeeded in forming a truly red world. Roll credits. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, hit the sub button, it really does help me out a lot, and I will see you next time. Oh, way down south in the land of cotton.